Hello there. How are you? Invisible people? Oh, somebody liked it already. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Somebody loves me, and I didn't even put a check mark. Oh, somebody's in the room. Hooray, hooray, whoever you are. Thank you, who you are, whoever you are. I hope I don't have Alzheimer's disease, but if I have Alzheimer's disease, I will lock myself in a padded room. That's what I will do. Lock myself in a oh, oh, timestamp guy. All right. Hey, Dave. Oh, okay. Well, since you guys are here, four already. What's this? Am I seeing something? There's four people here already. Either that or uh, maybe I should. Let's see. Wait. Oops. Oh, wait. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah. Let's see. Poll. Okay. Let's see. Oops. Okay. There we go. Okay. Time for the poll. Okay. Yeah. All right. You did that. Yeah. Okay. I know you guys want me flying, so I might as well start flying for you. Show you I'm not faking. Wherever you are, thank you. Wherever you two people are, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Appreciate some people that come and go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start flying again. Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway, oh, yeah, I'll be doing some traveling things next week. I won't say what it is, but I'll be doing some traveling things again. I'll try to, you know, try to do better than the last one. Yeah, the last one, the town ones, I didn't do the greatest. And my highest view is a car wash, Aqua Shine. It was weird. Huh. Rubber, Reba Icky. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to fly tonight. I want to fly. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, yeah. I just like to kind of fly because me being on the ground is not that fun at times. No. Oh, yeah. I forgot to. Yeah, I forgot about you, timestamp guy. Timestamp everything. Well, well, I haven't heard like much of like anything in the future besides my next week's travels, and beyond that, I'll have to negotiate with certain people and certain things. I got to do that, of course. I sometimes two people don't talk together, and we just forget. We just my memory is oh yeah, yeah. It's time to fly. Let's see. Let's see. There's four votes, three male and one female. Cool. All right. At least the female percentage is higher than usual. Usually it's around 12%. You know. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess I don't know. Maybe I say things that interest males more than females or something. I don't know. But still, wild horse fans, they're all great, male or female. That's cool. You know. Well, that's cool. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Next week, like I say, I'm gonna do some traveling stuff with my vehicle. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll be on tomorrow, of course. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. And yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. And let's see, I got some lack of paper towels. Money was a little tight, so I had to buy the $8 ones. I didn't see anything from. Let's see, Gosling Bro. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Gosling Bro. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've had this hat since 2014 when I got in a little hat shop in New Orleans, Louisiana. And I was at Brian's place, and then we were going down to Grand Isle State Park. Yeah, Grand Isle State Park. That's right. Yeah, it's this little island where you go by the beach, but the oil spill was real bad at the time, and there's tar balls all over the place. I filmed some of the tar balls. Yeah, a lot of oil rigs there, but I mean, one hand washes the other. Everybody wants clean water, clean air, and everybody wants cheap gasoline. So I guess for politicians and voters, they vote whatever way the wind blows, as we say. We want cheap gas. We want, you know, yeah. Of course, for electricity that they're doing now, they need the lithium for the batteries, and they need like space for the windmills and the solar panels somewhere. Whatever it work or not, I don't know. I hope it does. I mean, I don't know. I'm not technologically impaired. I'm technologically impaired. Yes, I'm technologically impaired. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. No, after I got the Grand Marquis done, yeah, it was the heat sensor, and they checked the engine light that worked. When Ford worked on it, it was like with that in labor, it was like over $300. Yeah, yeah, over $300, but that's okay. That's all right. Ford did a good job. Yeah, I took it to Ford. Yeah, a lot of those garages they can't fix vehicles today. I mean, even back in the old days where vehicles were simpler, there's a lot of garages that could still not fix vehicles. Nowadays, a lot of those garages have closed, but you still got some that can't fix vehicles. And a person's got to be careful when they go to those discount places like say Tires Plus. Like one time Mankato, so one guy jacked a car down on my Cougar and just bounced it. I saw that while I was outside of that. What? You know? Yeah. As I say, people got to watch out who they deal with these days. You know, people got to watch out who they deal with when they go to the garages. Always got to watch because yeah, I know the Ford and GM and Chrysler garages are the most expensive. I know that, but they usually get the smartest people, as I see it. As I see it. Everybody's got a different opinion. You do and I do, but as I see it, I mean, charging money like they do, they better pay them good money. Got too bad a lot of those garages have closed over the years. Oh yeah, they used to have a Ford, GM, and Chrysler garage like in Wadena. That's all closed. They closed a Ford garage in Park Rapids. Closed Ford and Chrysler in Perham, Ford and New York Mills. I mean, they've closed Fords and GMs and Chryslers all over the place. Of course, American Motors have taken in by Chrysler, so they're gone. And as we know, the Studebaker's gone, and as we know, the Nash is gone, and the Alice Chalmers is gone, and a lot of vehicles they've invented over the years is gone. Will a Tesla be here, or will Tesla be gone? Yeah, it'll be here. It'll be here, I'm sure. Yeah, riding in that Tesla, that was fun at that time, man. You should have. My back just went. Whoa! Yeah, that Tesla can take off. Yeah, that Tesla can take off. Yeah. Yeah, I know my vehicle. Well, my vehicle, according to what I've checked, my Grand Marquis, it got like 25 on the highway. It gets like 16, 17 on the highway and um, stuff like that, highway and city. Yeah, but it does kind of poorer mileage, the Grand Marquis. Like I say, when you climb steep hills or mountains, the gas miles will go way down then. It'll climb the mountains and hills like nothing. Don't forget. But at the same time, it takes more gas. Yeah. Yeah, it'll take more gas climbing. And of course, I'm sure it'll take a lot more gas pulling those trailers. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah. I'm just drinking some 7 Up for you. Drinking 7 Up tonight. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And these space gods, There you go. Yeah, I'm a space god. I'm a space god. I'm a space god. I'm a space god. I don't know. I just act stupid sometimes. I can't help it. I just love to act stupid. It's so much fun. Yeah, it's so great. Yeah, sometimes it's great being real stupid. Oh yeah, just the other day. Oh, get this. Just the other day when I was. Oh yeah, when I was shopping at Walmart. Just the other day, I tumbled and fell and scabbed my knee. That was fun. Should have seen me. I was chasing my grocery slip, because I use my. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I don't understand why Iggy's channel got deleted. I don't know. It's just weird. I know thousands of. I know many, many, many channels that should be deleted before Iggy. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, he's on Rumble now. He's on a Rumble channel. Yeah. It's on Rumble. Yeah, Rumble will never take him down. What kind of cars and trucks do you like? Well, I like bigger cars and trucks. I like sports cars, like Camaros and Corvettes. I like Mustangs and stuff like that. I like the older vehicles. I like the older vehicles that go back to the 60s, the 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s. I mean, go way back. I like those. Yeah, trucks too. Vans. I like vans too. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's just so weird. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I just don't understand. I mean, oh, I'll give you a name to Google on YouTube. If you type in Pinky Goddess, you'll see this weird lady from India, and she's been on there for a long time. She's weird. I'm surprised they didn't kick her out. Yikes! I'm not gonna describe it. Ugh. Yeah, she's cuckoo, man. Very cuckoo. Yeah, it's one of those baloney things where they try to get the views way up. I'm not going to describe what it is in detail. No, none of that. But yeah, sometimes you can type in some weird words on YouTube and you get channels way more controversial than Eggy would ever put on. Way more controversial. Way more. Because, sometimes when I'm bored, I'll just type up some controversial stuff, and sometimes you get it. Yeah. Sometimes you get it. Yeah. I look at a lot of, like I said, I know for your first time viewers, I know I've said it before to my regular viewers, you watch a lot of those music channels, you should see all the weird stuff they have, like Madonna, all that weird video she does. They leave that up. Boy, you or I do that. Oh, they delete us faster than a speeding bullet, They delete us, I'll tell you, if we did what Madonna does. or many other, or the Divinals, I touch myself video. Yeah. Whoa. Oh yeah. Whoever girlfriends do that, I guarantee that they'd cut us off. We'd be off the air fast. Yeah. And Eggy is not nearly as controversial as many of those videos out there. I feel, it's just so weird. It's just baffling, you know. But YouTube has two kinds of people, They have the A list and the rest of us. The A list, do what you want, you're good. Hey, you give us money, do what you want. Here's you down. That's it. That's how it works in the YouTube industry. That's how it works. Yeah. It's something else. Yeah, it's something else. Yeah. Yeah, just like sometimes you go to social media sites, some people give these dirty pictures and stuff, and I'll like go to law enforcement. Law enforcement acts like I need help, and why would I need help for that for? It's just weird. And here, when I was a kid, I almost went to a reform school once for putting a note in a mailbox with my picture and ask if you want to swing and hug and kiss and all that. And here, I almost went to reform school for that. I had to stay out of Market Basket, 52nd Humboldt, Minneapolis. Yeah. And that was way less than what you see on the internet today. Yeah. And there's a lot of law enforcement that say, well, how come there's so much crime? Well, some of it is honest citizens like us who go to law enforcement and report stuff, and law enforcement either don't care, or, well, some can't do anything about it. I understand that. But then there's some that don't care and make you like you're the problem, and then we throw up our hands and say, I give up. And then when there's two people fighting out in the streets, there's us. Why should we call? They'll probably blame us for it, and stuff like that, because that's how it works. I've seen all that, yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen more stuff than I wanted to. I see, Susie, yeah. No, Sue was not a friend after a while. I thought she was. She wasn't. I was high on Thorazine, Dave. Don't forget. I was very high on Thorazine. And I had an imagination that she liked me, but actually she didn't. I was high on Thorazine at the time. And according to my mother, Sue's mom said that she called me a little creep when I was 5 years younger. And my mother even told her, Mom, she could have pounded me one or something, beat me up. And then she says, oh, my daughter's not into violence and blah, 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 and that's fine. Oh, good thing. I don't want to be pounded on because I already got pounded on by my babysitter, Cindy Conley. Broke the cartilage of my nose right here. She hit me right there with her knuckle when I was a little kid. Broke the cartilage of my nose. I think I only got punched in the nose twice because usually I wrestle people to the ground and put holds on them and stuff. That's what I did. A lot of them did no wrestling holds, and I did, Yeah, sometimes stuff like that happens, that's the way it is. But these days, though, there's a lot of people that will put dirty pictures on certain social media sites. Good people like us will go to law enforcement, and law enforcement won't do anything about it or blame us for it. That's happened to me before. Yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird. And here we're trying to do the right thing for children. We're trying to do the right thing, and weirdos like that. Those weirdos better be careful too. Better be careful out there. A lot of crazy people on that internet, A lot of crazy people out there. A lot of nuts. I'll tell you. Print the picture. Well, let's see. I printed it. I'll put it this way. I took it off a ex-friend, but I'm not going to say in details. I got to talk to somebody out there about that. See. So I'm not going to say exactly what that is. No. I got to talk to someone out there about that in the future. You know, because that's who I am. Well, those of you that left, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I always appreciate people coming and going. That's all right. Yeah, that's okay. Don't bother me any. So you got 6 votes, 5 males, and Pisonanus thinks he's a female. Okay. That's what counts. All right. What's this? Do I see a bug? Oh, maybe I'm seeing things. Any bugs? I'm getting the fly swatter. Oh, I see it. The fly swatter. I'm going to see. Where did I put it? Crap. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. Got him. Got that bugger. Got that bugger. Ah, crap. Dropped everything on the damn floor. Okay, where's my... Now what the hay? Be right back. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Got that bugger. Got that bugger. I like Dawn wipes. Yeah, Dawn is pretty liquidy, so get the yuck off. Yucky bugs. So I dropped some of my papers on the floor, so I'm going to wipe those two at the bottom. There we go. There. At least I got rid of that bug, huh? Yeah, I've been trying to kill that thing for the last 3-4 hours and haven't succeeded, but then I finally did. That bugger was just getting away. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, when I become a space cadet, I'll be a space fighter. Yeah. Yeah, we're in the U.S. Air Force. Something like that. We're in the United States Air Force. We're in the United States Air Force. Flying around in the sky. Flying around in the sky. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah. Mm. All right. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Captain Randy. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I just, oh boy. Oh, that's one thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to stay out of Aquashine Car Wash when I get back home, because I just didn't like it at Aquashine. I was going to tell you. I was trying to put my credit card in and it said I needed a code number. I couldn't get a code number. I didn't have no code at all. I'm sitting there, what? Finally, somebody jarred the machine. Then it worked. Okay, the door opened. Okay, I tried to get the water underneath my vehicle. But this yo-yo, as you saw in the video, just kept going in on me. See, you saw that. There's no manners whatsoever, because a real courteous person would stand back, for a minute or two and let him, you know, get the undercarriage done, do it back and forth. I always do. But hey, yo-yo just, yeah, I was mad. Oh, yeah, then after I was done and did the thing, I just gave that guy my finger. I gave him the finger and took off. Gave him the finger and took off. Yeah, I just didn't like it at all, I mean, yeah. As you saw that door open from the other side in record time, I mean, I had like 15 seconds in the drying thing, and then the door opens on the other side, and that guy goes, meow! He goes right in like he goes right in as if he's trying to win a drag race or something, It's just so weird. It's just so weird. He drove in like he won a drag race. The trouble is when a person goes in and a little water goes in, it'll splash in your car when you're trying to dry it. That's what happens. That's why I like that car wash in Wadena, Minnesota, because the door will completely close until you're totally done. Then the door on the other side opens. Yeah, the car wash that I went up to like 11 years ago. I think that car wash has been around probably 15, 20 years. Same one. Yeah. It's the most expensive one in Wadena by far, Bikini car wash? No, I've never had ladies wash my car for me, but Dave, I think I will. Of course, I'll have to make sure they're adult ladies, of course. Yes. Make sure they're adults, But if it's high school kids doing it for charity, that's cool, as long as hopefully they'll be nice to your vehicle. Hopefully they will be. But sometimes they'll do car washes in high schools for charities and stuff for their boosters, like for, tennis or volleyball, or, sometimes they'll need extra equipment or something like that. And, the school budget gets cut or something. Well, let's have a car wash or something, Sometimes schools will do that, Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to look around, Dave. It's just not easy because a lot of people just don't want to be on videos anymore. I mean, or be on videos, period. It's just so weird about people these days. I mean, years ago, when you do whole movies, everybody acted as if they were actually on TV. But nowadays, hardly anybody wants to be on videos anymore. It's just so weird. It's just changed so much. It's changed. Yeah, it's just totally changed. Excuse me. Yeah, it's changed. Yeah, that's true. They are. You gotta be careful where you put the bikini car washes. I'll have to, make sure a couple of ladies are tough. They can fight for themselves, and make sure they're not in a high crime area where, people bust down businesses and stuff like that, do a lot of robberies. Got to stay out of those parts of town, Yeah, just so much of that. It's sad, really. Yeah. Yeah. So just so much. Yeah, then you have businesses closed down in the United States. Who knows? Maybe somebody from foreign countries will start buying it. Never know. They might. I heard reports they're buying some of the land. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Or I could just Google it. That'd be an idea. I just live with my roommates and stuff like that. In another room, there's a bed over there, and just a bunch of guys, and There's some people upstairs and all that crap. Yeah. And that's my big bed there. Yeah. Yeah, that's my big bed because I need it because of my oxygen mask there. I got to use that every night. So, I can sleep properly because without it, you see, I can't sleep. And while I was waiting for that, I had to wait a month because the other machine that they had was causing cancer. Yeah, I know it's no fun. It's no fun, but I need it. I need it bad because a lot of it's my fault too. I know I've said in other videos, but cigarette smoking. That's one of them. Worked in jobs where they should have provided masks, but did should have bought my own mask. So I could have, but didn't use my brain as a younger man. Didn't use my brain and get a mask. Especially Styrotech, this place in the Northeast. I'll still never forget. They had a mask. Um, yeah, let's see. They had like a small dust mask, for example, and some of it didn't fit, and some of the beads would like go inside your mouth and your shirt. A day or two for me. Yeah, about a day or two. Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, all those beads from styrofoam are disgusting. I hate styrofoam. Yeah, whenever I see styrofoam, I cringe. I cringe when I see styrofoam. Ugh, and it's very non-biodegradable. You know, yeah, that's probably why. And plus, working digging in garbage with no mask at El Sanitation in Wadena because cheapskate didn't, provide masks, stuff like that. Could have got my own, but yeah. Oh yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the trouble. Speaking for myself, I knew smoking was bad, but yeah, I hope you're doing good too, Reba. Yeah, I'm lucky I didn't get cancer. The only thing it did was wreck my breathing some of it. That's why I exercise walking every day to keep myself in shape. And in case you haven't seen, I was shopping at Walmart and fell and scabbed my knee. Whee! Fell right down. And I fell real hard too on the back of my $2 jacket, and it didn't even wreck. I fell right on my back, on my elbows, and it didn't even wreck the jacket. Yeah, I paid $2 for that jacket at the Boys and Girls Club in Pearl, Minnesota. It was on the ultra clearance day. Ultra clearance. They totally want to get rid of it. $2, and I thought, okay. Of course, the zipper. Yeah. No, it wasn't on ice at all. I just fell because I used a credit card buying some groceries, and then my slip blew away, and I chased my slip all the way across like the parking lot. I grabbed the slip. I was kind of tumbling when I got up, and I fell right on my back. A vehicle was going by. I thought, oh no, I doesn't run over. So I just rolled over, got up, and kind of limped to the car. But I'm feeling better now. It's just weird. Yeah, exercising and stuff like that is paying off. Yeah, it's paying off. Yeah. Yeah, it's good I had that padded jacket. Maybe an ugly thing, but it keeps me warm. I got to get that zipper fixed sometime. Zipper broke on me, but that's all right. Yeah, it's all right. That's what I say every day. When a person has Google, you can check the weather report real easy. No need to watch the TV news anymore, and so you can listen to your weather person talk about the weather. Yeah, yeah. It's a pretty good jacket. Only $2. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you can get stuff really cheap. That's good. You can, sometimes a person can get books really cheap that are interesting too. You know, oh, they're all dated books, but you know, person can read about certain people. You know, and sometimes person, you know, instead of I just don't understand some people and they download music on the internet. Person can listen on YouTube. If you have good speakers, music comes out just fine. You know, yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, that was fun. That was kind of fun though in a way when I tumbled. That was a fun tumble. Yeah, it was kind of fun. Well, when you get older like I do, sometimes your brain just kind of goes south. You know, of course, I was on the lack of oxygen, sleep high, and stuff like that, and it kind of well, I lost some of my memory too on that. You know, couldn't help it because I couldn't breathe, so I lost some of my memory. But that's the way it goes. Hey, you know, yeah, yeah. I had that for like months when I was in Wadena. Then when I finally moved and hit my Buick Park Avenue at the time, I hit a deer by Regal, Minnesota. It's a deserted road. I'm glad the car still kept rolling. That was a miracle and a half there. Yeah, yeah, it was a miracle. Yeah, and now the Buick Park Avenue now is all crunched. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. I always take pictures, videos. And believe me, I didn't want to hit a deer at all. You know, recent thrift finds. I my goodness. Oh yeah, I got to do some videos on that sometime. Well, the drawer for $10 there. Um, ah, got this one for what was it? $4? Yeah. Where are we? Ah, I can't read it. Glasses. Oh, 550. Yeah, 550. Yeah, 550. Of course I went on a Wednesday and got some discount, so that helped. Let's see. What else did I get? I don't remember. I don't exactly remember. Oh, I did get a yeah chair and some school desks and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because those school desks, you know, they're much better than the you know the regular furniture you get at the you know the box stores like Menards and Walmart. Those today's furniture is just garbage. It's garbage. It don't last. A lot of that furniture for 50, $60. About a year or two chipped and you know and all that good stuff. Eh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He did. I walked that home a couple miles. Yeah, he got some scuffs on it, but that's all right. Yeah, because it didn't fit in my car. You know, and it's hard to find people to you know to hire to do stuff because yeah, it's all right. I have my two wheeler. I had a two wheeler I bought from Pomida and Wadena for was it $24 on the clearance rack? Yeah, I got that two wheeler and that helped a lot. Plus, I got a four wheel um, cement thing or whatever that is. Four wheels on there. I can move. Yeah, two wheel dolly. Yeah, yeah. Well, today's dollies are much better, but you know, it's a light duty dolly. You know, it's light duty. Yeah, they're not cheap. You go to Menards, they're not cheap unless you get a good deal somehow. Yeah, person will have to. get some ads and hope for the best or something. Either that or go to the thrift shop and cross your fingers. I never see. Yes, or do I see dollies in thrift? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did a couple of times, but they didn't look very good. They look real junky. Oh, you mean for dollies? Yeah, they have a lot of dollies there. Yeah, but they're expensive. They're very expensive at, or yes, I suppose Craigslist. But got to kind of be careful at Craigslist though, because sometimes you meet all kinds of strange people. I've heard, meet all kinds of strange people. Yeah, always got to be careful. Always got to be careful. Hmm. Yeah, because you never know who you meet out there. Never know who you meet. Hmm. Yeah, it's yeah, yeah. So I say a lot of times I'll just, like I say, go to the thrift shops and just look around. Sometimes I'll go to the regular stores. I notice you go to the stores. I mean, I have silverware from my parents in the '70s, forks, knives, and spoons. They've lasted forever. You get those in today's box stores like Target and Walmart. In 6 months, you got to throw them away. Because I've gotten silverware, from one of those box stores, and I had to throw those away right away because they were kind of getting, getting discolored and stuff like that. It's just weird. Yeah, it's just so weird. Yeah, just weird. Ah, yeah, vintage silverware. Yeah, sometimes you can. Yeah, sometimes once in a while a person can find that at the thrift shops. Once in a blue moon. Not very often though. Not very often. So one of those once in a blue moon things. Of course, it depends on location where a person goes. If you're from, say, central and northern Minnesota, I think you're better off getting better things than you are in southern Minnesota. Because I've noticed in southern Minnesota, those metal box fans and stuff. The Kmart fan, I had one a while back, but I gave that to a friend of mine because I had too many fans. But yeah, but anyway, yeah, yeah. Down here, you'll never find anything like that. It's just so weird. Well, yeah, prices of coats have insanely went up. Yeah, go up to like $10, $12 for coats at a thrift shop now. It's gone insane. Yeah, yeah. Prices have just went up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Person's got to really watch for the deals. Yeah, yeah. Got to watch for those deals. Yeah, yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Oh boy. I just got to figure which town I should do next week. Hmm. I have to seriously think about it. Old VHS player for $50. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can take their vehicle and drive it in the Mississippi River. Yeah, you could. Yeah, yeah, you couldn't give those away when I was having those. You couldn't give those to the thrift shops anywhere. When I used to live in Wadena, not even the. Yeah. Oh yeah, because I think so many people gave them away, then they threw it in the dump, and then the prices all of a sudden go up. Sometimes that happens too, you know, just like those analog bubble TVs. Yeah, yeah. My brother talked me into giving my one away. I wanted to keep that for video games. Yeah. And now when all those disappear, they're going to charge money for that. They'll probably charge big money. That's what usually happens. Oh, you have one? Oh, that's good. I'd keep that. I'd keep your bubble TV. Yeah, I'd keep it. Yeah, I would. Because that's what usually happens. They um, drive their car. I don't know what you mean, Dave. Oh, you mean my car? Well, I guess I'm dead. Someone else will drive my car. Yeah, yeah, probably. No, I have in mind who to give my car to if I'm dead, but I'm gonna try not to be dead because I want to enjoy driving my car when I'm alive. Might as well. I mean, I'd be a 60-year-old man, but I just want to. My last year's left. I just want to enjoy driving a vehicle. Because in some years I've missed out driving vehicle. In my younger 20s and stuff. Time I lost my license, I had a tough time getting it back. Because it's tough to find people to, help you get your license back. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, certain people, that sell the VHS players for $50, Dave. Yeah, video home system players. Yeah, because remember at one time when the DVD players came out, the VHS systems were like worthless. Yeah, they were like worthless after a while. Yeah, they were worthless. Yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. And CDs are like what, $1 a piece now, and yeah, and sometime once in a while you'll find some real good music. I paid, was it 40 cents for Pink Floyd The Wall. Most of the songs work. So once in a while, a couple of them don't work, but for 40 cents, it's kind of worth it. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can find greatest hits if a person looks very carefully. It's a hit and miss thing with music, because if you don't get those greatest hits, somebody else will grab them. Yeah. There's a lot of people with old vehicles that have CD players, so yeah. And there's some people that have CD players at home, and sometimes in some places they even sell cassette tapes. Unless they have a different cassette tape, I'll buy a cassette tape if it's different. Like I think I bought that for 50 cents, a Purina Puppy Chow cassette tape. Yeah. No, I've never been there, Dave. Yeah, so do I. I have a cassette player in my Grand Marquis, but I'm not going to use it. Because the last time I put a cassette in my Buick Park Avenue, and that's my video, it got stuck. I couldn't get it out. I was trying to play the cassette tape of my late uncle's funeral, and it got stuck. I couldn't get it out. So I wouldn't even dare put a cassette tape in the Grand Marquis because I already got CDs, and the CDs go. Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird? Yeah, that's what I was talking about my Park Avenue at the time. But if you ever, Reba, ever decide to buy a Park Avenue, I'd make sure it's garaged and make sure you check underneath because those Park Avenues rust really bad after a while. Because before I had to drunk the car, I was showing everybody how bad it was rusted underneath. It was just rust galore underneath. Very rusted. Yep. In a couple of years, and the car wasn't garaged, rusted record time. Just rusted like crazy. But that's the way it goes. Yeah. Yeah, I guess in some ways it is. It's just weird. Yeah. Some ways it's weird. But for me, the days of the cassette tape, unless if it's anything other than music, is done. Because I mean, in my YouTube channel, for example, if I can find a cassette tape of somebody acting like an idiot or something, I'll put that on my YouTube channel. I wouldn't care if it has 5 views. I'll just put almost anything on my YouTube channel. Yeah, as long as it isn't music, because I mean, YouTube's been really getting after people for the music part. Yeah, the puppy show. Yeah, I'm trying to find something similar to that, but I can't find anything on that. That's pretty hard to find. Yeah, I had another one of Ford Systems. Oh, there you go. Another thing of the Ford Systems, for music. And it's all music, though, from popular singers and stuff. So I can't really play that, or YouTube, will give me the flags. They'll give me the penalty flags. Yeah, that's how YouTube does things. They just give you, whatever. They give you whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I just got to figure out some new things. Yeah, I know I've been not putting videos up as much as I used to, but oh well, that's the way it goes. I think they have some kind of, either they have some kind of machine, or yeah, I think they have some kind of machine or something. I could tell you play music. Even when I was in the mall and they were playing popular music, I got flagged for that too. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, get this. Yeah, even when there's music in the mall, YouTube will tell you, oh, you can't have that. Yeah, I know, it's weird. Yeah, so I just have it on silence, because I'm not going to use YouTube's corny music or anything. I'm not going to use YouTube's corny music, so I'll just leave it blank as well. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sometimes I watch other YouTube videos on like for way back, like New York City in the '60s and '70s. Yeah, if they play that corny music, I'll give it a dislike. If it has no sound, that's fine. If it has sound, that's great too. Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes you watch YouTube videos in the '70s and stuff like that, how people used to live. It's just like a different world. It's like a whole different world. Yeah. Yeah. I guess it depends on which city, because the sound on the video cassette recorders at the time, they were like very expensive. This is a lot better than the '90s stuff that they charge a lot of money for. Yeah. Yeah, you used to take a lot of money just for that. Yeah. I mean, this. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. I'm just so tired. Yeah. It's just so tired and stuff like that. Yeah. See you next week. Yeah. I won't have shows. I won't have shows next week, so I'll just have to do some town videos, do some better planning than last time. Oh, you're gonna go? Okay, yeah. Have a good night, Reba. Yeah, you have a good night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have a great night. Yeah, don't fly too much, or if you want to fly, don't drive. Don't drive while you're flying. Let someone else drive while you fly. Yeah, yeah, that's for sure. Bye, you too. I like that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. It's time to party. It's time to party. Yeah, yeah. It's time to party. Hmm. All right. Ooh, my ankle kind of hurts. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see. See what's going on here. Yeah. Ooh. Hmm. I guess a lot of people are having a good time tonight. You know, there's less chatters. That's okay too. You know, a lot of people are probably out getting drunk or flying around or visiting family members or something like that. Hmm. Yeah. Things like that. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Ooh, boy. Oh, let's see. I'll probably stretch it, but until about over 15 minutes, probably. We'll see what happens. Huh. See if I can get more chatters in the room. Oh, I won't. Oh, okay. I won't. I won't say. It's okay. It's okay. It's Reba's a friend. I can tell. Yeah, Reba's a friend. We're just, general talking. Just like us. That's cool. You know, it takes a while for two people like to know each other. Yeah, it takes a while because person Dave can't date for the sake of it. I know guys that do. I mean, I've talked to more guys than ladies on the average, but I've known some guys they'll date for the sake of it. You know, I man, I know these guys that just brag. Oh, my woman looks so pretty. Oh, my woman looks so nice. Yeah, you look at them; they're all stomach and ass and stuff like that. You ever seen that before? They brag how beautiful their woman is, and their lady's like all stomach and ass. You ever seen that? Some guy brags about it, and you look at him, ugh, God. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm sure you've seen that too. You knew some people like that. Yeah, big butt wide too. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's. But it's just weird. Oh, we're big beautiful women. There's beautiful big ladies too. Yeah. There's some big ladies that are beautiful too, Dave. They're not all ugly. You're right about that. There's beautiful big ladies. An ex girlfriend named Wendy. Yeah, she was heavier than average, but she was pretty. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Because now I was dating her. She went from 145 to 260 in about a couple of years. It was just weird. She gained a lot of weight, but I still stuck with her. Yeah. Sometimes it happens that way. People just gain weight out of nowhere. Yeah, she loved her food. But that was years ago. That was years ago. That's for sure. Yeah. Or cushion for the pushing. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. Now, if I ever had one myself, I like to have one kind of well, thinner and stuff like that. Okay, similar to, well, she's a friend, as you and I know, like that one that interviewed me that time. That one lady, right? Remember her? Remember who that lady is, right? Yeah, You know who she is. Eh, yeah. Yeah, it's too bad she doesn't go on too much anymore. It's a shame. I thought she was going to go places if she keeps going, but she just one day just totally stopped and blip. That's it, you know. Yeah, I think she wanted to be world famous, but didn't. And thought, well, I give up. You know, some people are like that. They think I'm not world famous. I give up. It's too bad, but it happens. You know. Yeah, and I mean, she even interviewed the Keno Quarter, and he has like over like 117,000 followers on the X. Over 117,000 followers on the X. Yeah, it's just weird. Yeah, and she interviewed him, and the Keno Corner, when it comes to interviews, very tough. Oh yeah, he's picky who he interviews. I've heard. Yeah, yeah, but I got to get to know her first, Dave. I got to get to know the lady first. You got to just jump in and do the whatevers. You got to know her first. You know, you got to know what they like and know what they do, and you know, have something in common, of course. I mean, I don't know how to. Yeah, I just yeah. For example, I can't build a rocket, and what if she knows how? And she'd think of me as a dummy then, you know. For example, or what if she's some what if she's a communist or something? I mean, forget that. I don't want to date a communist, you know. Years ago, my sister was in France. Yeah, when she was showing pictures, the lady that was a communist, she wanted to date me. She was very pretty, pretty. My sister, she was a hardcore communist out in France. My sister visited there years ago. It was just so weird. Yeah, but no, I would want to date a communist. Would even want to. No, I'd even want to. Flipper? Uh, oh, yeah. Oh, to a different political party? No, I kind of doubt it. Nah, that's not easy to do, Dave. That's not easy to do because sometimes when people are like strong in their belief, but I didn't know her personally, Dave. I was see my sister went to France to visit a pen pal that she wrote in the newspaper. You could write to pen pals around the world, one of those things, and my sister wanted to pen pal someone in France and was out in Paris. Some lady named I think her name was I think it was Marie or let's see. Hmm. Uh, I can't think of the name offhand, but yeah, she went to France and visited them, and yeah, she got back. She like had some nice silverware, some nice what was it? Expensive silverware, some not silverware, expensive cup or something like that, and the airlines broke it. I showed her later. I said, "Remember this one? This one's broken." She said, "Ah, threw it in the garbage." She says, "I don't know why." I said, "Well, Mom's the one who collected it." She says, "I don't know why she collects junk like that." She said, "Threw it in the garbage." She says, "I don't even want to think about that." So my sister said. But anyway, yeah, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, yeah. That's what I say though. France would be a beautiful country to go to, but takes a lot of money to travel there. Then, of course, you'll have to pay for a passport. And I think at this point in life, I don't feel like dragging my machine with, or even have a small one. I don't feel like it. Plus, when you go through the airports, you know, too much Mickey Mouse, you know, too much of the Mickey Mouse. And like I said before, the United States is more than big enough for me. I mean, we have everything we want. We have woods and Small towns, medium towns, big towns, mountains, oceans, lakes, streams, gulfs. Yeah, we have everything right here in the United States. It's even, like I said before, it's even United States is even bigger. I mean, you could shrink the country 80%. I'd still be happy with the land. Yeah, flying to the birds. Oh yeah, I'd like to be a. Actually, I'd like to be a bird. Yeah, it'd be fun. You don't have to worry about the airlines then. Yeah, or have your private plane, Dave. Yeah, there you go. Private plane. Yeah, yeah, but it takes lots of bread to have a private plane and a private pilot. Some celebrities will do that. They'll get a private plane and have a exclusive private pilot. And they get paid a lot of money just to fly them around, and that's it. They don't really have to fly that often and get a set salary. Yeah. I'd have to hire someone else to fly. I wouldn't do it myself. I'd have to hire somebody. There's a Pisonanus. Let's see, you probably put two females on two different accounts. You sneaky thing, you. Cellmates. I'm not going to prison. You can forget that. I already went in the workhouse and smelled the stinky toilet. I'm not going to no prison. You want to go to prison? You go. Yeah, you go get you get what you get in prison. That's all I gotta say. You might eat food that's spit on by a cook in the kitchen. Stuff to think about. Because I talked to a guy that was in prison, a guy named Al Running, a real idiot. Yeah, he said that when he was a cook in prison, he spit on the food. No, that's different than the workhouse. No, the Minnesota workhouse is just a place where people like stay. It's adult. I went there for drunk driving. They had a drunk driving section in the basement, and they have the ones for the more serious crimes, like up in the second and third tier. And when I was there, it was like a zoo. People are just up all night screaming and hollering and swearing, and yeah, it was just like a zoo. I couldn't hardly sleep. Okay. Oh, he's in jail, huh? Oh, yeah. It must not be a serious jail, because if it was, you couldn't have a phone. They wouldn't let you. Oh no. Yep. If you're in one of those serious prisons, you'd have a tough time using the internet. You have those guards watch you constantly. Yeah. Yep. Crime isn't worth it. Always be free. Huh. Man, you must be on something, man. What did you just take? Did you get drunk, or did you take some kind of liquid stuff? Was it in pill, or was it in smoking stuff? Or yeah. Oh, you guys are in your fantasy world. All right, you fantasize. That's cool. Yeah. Well, I do now. Might as well. Live the honest life is the best life. I always say. Living the honest life is the best life. Yeah. Oh, by the way, it was strange. When I went to Walmart, they had a sale for like 4.89 for like a 12 pack of Seven Up, and like for a 24 pack it was like 10.99. But if you put the two 12 packs together, it's cheaper than the 24 pack. That was pretty weird. Sometimes Walmart has weird prices on stuff. Oh, I've tried Cherry 7 Up. Yeah, that's not bad, but you don't see it very often. And I noticed that Walmart's going to get rid of RC Cola, which is a shame because I like RC Cola. It's just kind of too bad. But sometimes soda pop won't sell, and they'll just get rid of it. Hope RC doesn't go out of business. I hope it don't. I don't know. Good. Never know. Yep, it's the way the public is. You know, public might like some things and might dislike some things. Yeah. So yeah, I've had cherry 7. It's one thing I liked about 7 Up. Remember where they had 7 Up with caffeine? Remember that time they had 7 Up with caffeine in it? At one time, that was actually good. 7 Up with caffeine, but it didn't sell very good. Oh, the workhouse! I just stayed there for drunk driving for the weekend. They let us out, I think, an hour a day for exercise, and that was it. And all we did is get out of our cells and talk to each other. Yeah, I lost my license of my car, and one guy, I think what was it? He got drunk. Was he driving a dump truck or something like that? He got fired from his job. Yeah. He goes, "Oh, I was driving, working this guy. I was driving a dump truck. I got pulled over drunk driving. I lost my job." I said, "Really?" He says, "Yeah." He says, "I screwed my life up. I'm going to lose a lot of money now. And as far as driving jobs are concerned, you get drunk driving, nobody will hire you." He says, "I'm screwed up," he said. Yeah. Yeah, well, he didn't hit anybody. No, he didn't hit anybody. But when the police pulled that guy over, he was like weaving around in the dump truck, and they did a breathalyzer. He got drunk, and then he lost his job. Yeah, he says, "Yeah, the boss told me, get lost." He says, "You want to get drunk?" He says, "Why don't you go get drunk out in I don't know, Skid Row or something?" He said, "I don't know." That was pretty funny. It was weird. I thought, wow. And they told me his salary at the time. It was a good salary too, because it was a pretty good salary in those days. Yeah, sure beats dishwashing. Yeah, beats dishwashing. Yeah, getting those kind of jobs, it wasn't easy to get back then. You know, it wasn't easy. Hmm. Celery? Oh, celery? Yes. Yeah, I had some. I put some celery in my crock pot that I made. Yeah, yeah. I bought some celery at the store and I cut it up and put it in the crock pot. It actually turned out pretty good. And I also added some pickles in there and all the other good stuff, and it turned out pretty good. It was just weird. Sometimes I'll experiment, try something new, and I already tried my crock pot dinner a while back on YouTube. What, 28 views in about 8 years? Yeah, there goes my cooking show. While Jeannie Young makes mashed potatoes and gets millions of views. A lady named Jeannie Young. Oh yeah, you'll find her. She's a Southern lady who that makes all kinds of dishes. Yeah, old Jeannie Young. That's how I learned to make mashed potatoes. I said, I put in YouTube, how to make mashed potatoes, and it shows Jeannie Young. I never forget that. They're so weird. Yeah, so weird. Oh, why? I'm getting to fly a little more now, so that's good. Yeah. Yes, I did. I watched I Dream of Jeannie. Let's see. Oh, speaking of that, I'm gonna get you that particular scene in a movie Barbara Eden was in. Uh, okay. Okay. Push Barbara Eden judo. Okay, I might try it. Yep, there you go. You'll like that scene. Barbara Eden judo on your YouTube thing. Yep. That was actually pretty funny. Anki is not a girl nut. That one was actually, it was corny but funny. Okay. Yeah, wait till he sees that one. Let's see. Oh, you already did? Oh, okay. That was pretty good, wasn't it? That was pretty good. That was funny. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes you can sneak. Sometimes they snuck scenes through the censors. You know, that's pretty hard to sneak things through the censors. But I bet the censors are probably half tired and didn't see it or something. You know, the censors back in the '60s were very tough. Oh wow, yeah, they were very tough back then. Yeah, I mean, I think. Oh, what was it? My gosh. Yeah, is it about in the '60s? That's when a man and woman shared the same bed. Before that, they had men and women in separate beds all those other years. Yeah, that's how strange the censors were in that regard. Yeah, you know, and they didn't say pregnant; they said expecting. Yeah, because Lucy was asking censors once she could say pregnant. They said no, no. How about say expecting? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, what difference does that make? But censors were funny in those days. They were funny. Yeah. Oh man. Oh well, I'm all going to. Oh, I'm from a different generation. Well, yeah. Oh, as I say, in the '60s, censors were very strict, but sometimes they sneak things through. You know, I notice once in a while censors will somehow let that slip through. Well, yeah, it looks normal to you. Okay, yes, but remember, we live in the modern world now. We live in a world where someone can send you real filthy pictures like it happened to me. I went to law enforcement, and the lady was saying to me I needed help. See, say 20 years ago, if someone would have said that a scene like that would happen, I'd say, "Hey, man, you're dreaming." No, the strangest nightmares come true sometimes. In those days, Dave, I said in those days, back then, the censors were tougher. I said, I mean that part is fine, you know, but I mean sending filthy pictures. Okay, okay, I'll put it this way: sending filthy pictures, for example, in a public Discord where 6-year-old children can see it and it's very filthy. I think it's 100% wrong. I think a person should be fined for it. That person that sent that crap to me, nothing happened. Now, I thought I did the right thing, but there was nothing I could do about it. Oh well. A lot worse things have happened to me in life, Dave. Yeah. Try getting your arms twisted by a quiet room teacher and sit on there grinding the you know what with his knee. Try that. Where's my money? Where's my money? I don't get any money for that. I know people got millions of dollars. I mean, I've heard people get millions of dollars for a lot less than that. But oh well, that's life. It's life, my friend. You know? Yeah. Oh yeah. I tried, but it didn't work. But oh well, I tried. And that's probably why there's just so much crime these days too, is good people like us report things to law enforcement. If they do nothing, you and I will just say, I give up. I'm not calling anymore. Well, someone's getting their face punched in and teeth knocked out, and here's us. Why should we call? They probably won't do nothing anyway. You know, I mean, I knew people like that. Good people who try to do the right thing and got the short end. They just say, well, I give up. I'm just ignoring it. You know, that's what happens a lot too. Oh yeah, yeah. You know what I saw? And it was in New York on the X. These two guys beat up a police officer. Was it New York? They got out without bail. And they beat up a police officer? Huh. Minnesota, they put about what? They put about a $500,000 bail on that at least. If it was in Minnesota, oh yeah, they'll put the bail so high they'll make it cry. Tell you that. Oh yeah, New York, no bail and beating up a cop. Wow. Yeah. Down south, they probably have no bail in some states. They'd have no bail. Yeah, see, look, every state is different when it comes to laws. Every state is different. Every county is different. Every city is different on ordinances. It's just weird. Just very, very weird. Yeah, very weird. That's for sure. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Good. Oh, I know Texas is, yeah, it's tough on the crime part. Yeah, if they catch them in Texas. Good. Good. Got to be tough on the laws. Because I've noticed, I've looked up stuff, all the violence and all that stuff. I noticed down south, you don't see that, you know, anywhere down south. I mean, a lot of the violence against businesses is like in California and New York and stuff like that. I've noticed that. But you don't see that down south. Never see that. Yeah, they have it. They have it in Minnesota, but if they catch them, they'll pay restitution. But Minnesota people, they're kind of baked. They're baked in their own way. You know, they'll just do things out of anger, and then they don't realize they got to pay for it later. Well, they'll make them pay for it. Oh, when it comes to fines, Minnesota. See that we have a nickname in Minnesota, the land of 10,000 fines instead of the land of 10,000 lakes. We call it the land of 10,000 fines. They fine you for practically everything in Minnesota. Yeah, they love fining people. Yeah, yeah. But when it comes to sentencing for serious crimes, though, they're not that tough. It's just weird. Unless if it happens to be law enforcement, then they're tougher on that. Yeah. Oh yeah. They'll put the sentence a lot longer if it's law enforcement in Minnesota. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah, Minnesota, the state is just strange in some ways. Strange. Yeah. Yeah, just like when I travel, if I go to North Dakota, it's like a different world. You go to North Dakota, South Dakota, it's like a different world from Minnesota. Just like a different world. Towns are built different, sidewalks are built different. It's just just like that one guy in North Dakota, the first guy to own my car. Maybe I'll drive up there. Who knows? Yeah, who knows? Maybe I will. I might do something like that. Yeah, just for fun. Out of boredom. It'd be a far drive, but 5-6 hour to drive just to look at the town that my brand new that the brand new car came from in North Dakota. Yeah. Oh, North Dakota cars are much better than Minnesota because they don't put as much sand on the roads or anything. They don't put as much sand. And there's a lot less traffic there too in North Dakota in most areas. A lot less traffic, so you don't see like accidents as often as Minnesota. Half the people in Minnesota, they ought to yank their license. Where they drive over there, just crazy. Yeah, something, Dave. Um, my friend Mike Koborowski, I was talking about the Dodge Charger. I've had arguments with people on the Dukes of Hazzard. Now we'll think about that one. There's a lot of these people that claim that they use the General Lee, was it the 6-pack and the Hemi? I said, no way. I said, it's too expensive. I said, they'd use the 318 to chase cars around. And then, according to my friend Mike, they used the 6 cylinders for jumps because it was lighter than the V8. That's what Mike said. That's what Mike said, because Mike used to own the 69 Charger, at the hardtop. Maybe I can get him to get some pictures and put them together. I'll put it on my YouTube channel. I'll talk to Mike about it, see what he says. I don't know. Probably be a no answer, but he put his cat Wendy on there, though. He let me put his cat Wendy, and Wendy got a lot of views, and Mike's very happy. Yeah, well, that's the thing, though, is it was like a 318. Look at the cop cars they had in Dukes of Hazzard. They were slow as dirt. Those late 70s Plymouth Furies, they were slow as dirt. I could outrun those cop cars easy. I could easily outrun them. Because remember, they had the strict pollution control laws at the time, very strict. I mean, stricter now since it's better pollution control, but the engines nowadays are a lot more advanced than they were back then. Yeah, if it wasn't for the Arab oil embargo, they wouldn't have seriously cut those horsepower way down, But when that oil embargo came about and those long gas lines, everybody says, "Oh, well, we'll drive smaller vehicles." Sure, we'll drive slower vehicles. That's okay. Put the 85 mile an hour speedometer on there. That's okay. But save gas, save energy. Yeah. That was about of all the government regulations, that was about the dumbest one I ever heard. The 85 mile an hour speedometer in the late 70s. That was the dumbest regulation I ever heard in my life. Regulate speedometers. I mean, 85 is still faster than 55. 85 is still faster than 70. I mean, that's common sense right there. Okay, let's assume my Park Avenue has 140 mile an hour speedometer. I can't go 140 in my Park Avenue. Maybe I could, let's see, with all those miles on it, maybe I'll be lucky to go maybe over 100, I'd say. Maybe 104 or something like that. Yeah. And with a Grand Marquis, I have the 120 mile an hour speedometer. I think, unless they have the governor on there, I think I could go over 120, but they have a governor on there. I can only go so fast. Of course, you ask the mechanics in the garage about it. Some will tell you and some won't. And if you take it to Ford, they won't tell you, especially the ones that work in law enforcement vehicles. Yep. Well, the late 70s was, yeah. I remember that, Dave. Yep, I remembered that. The Trans Am was the fastest. the Corvette's top speed for 79, I think, was like 121 miles an hour for a Corvette. Even the Corvettes in 1974 went over 120. Yeah, Corvettes went just slowed way down. Then they retooled. Then the Corvettes got better again. Nowadays, those Corvettes will really fly. Oh, geez. Oh, bury the needle. Oh, yeah. And if you watch Jay Leno's Garage, oh, yeah, Jay Leno's always getting those fast cars. Like, he loves the McLarens. He always gets a McLaren on there. Oh, gee. Yeah, take that to the racetrack. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Computer governed to the speed rating of the tires that came the time of being. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I know my friend Mike's asked me to squeal the tires, go top into my car. I don't have to. I don't want to do that. No. I want to drive sensible and stuff like that, you know. It's best. It's best. I always do that. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah. Of all the vehicles I've had, yes, I've had some of those those real slow cars. Let's see. Which one did I have those real slow? Oh, yeah, the 1979 Pontiac Grand Le Mans 305 cubic inch V8 engine. That's right. Oh, that thing moved like a turtle. Yeah, I did. I did see that. Yeah. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, yeah, they fixed him up really good. They fixed him good. He has money. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He'll fix his face up. With all money Leno has, he'd go to the best in the world, dropping the bucket to him. You pay in cash. You didn't bother with insurance. I mean, no one. I mean, why should he? Go to the best. Go to the surgeons that don't even need to take insurance. They take cash from all celebrities. That's your best ones. Cash from all celebrities, and that's it. Because there's some celebrities, they'll keep going to get their face different all the time. Some celebrities do that. And they'll go to that same doctor. That same doctor will just keep doing it as long as you pay them. They don't care. Doctor could say, well, you don't really need it. Of course, he's not going to say it. He'll just say, well, if you want it, that's up to you. You decide. That makes some bread. Makes some serious bread. No, I'm glad Jay Leno's better. Yeah. Oh, he just gets the coolest vehicles. Yeah, he just gets the coolest vehicles. Oh God, just the other day. Oh yeah, he had a vehicle that Howard Hughes once owned, that 1925 steamer car. That was Howard Hughes owned that one. He had another one, was owned by Fatty Arbuckle, the actor, the late actor. Yeah, imagine I could have a vehicle owned by Fatty Arbuckle. God, you'd have to. Gee, I couldn't afford it. You'd have to have. You'd probably have to win probably a very large Powerball in order to afford Fatty Arbuckle's car. Oh, Jay, he'd never sell it to you at any price. He likes that car. But yeah, Leno, he just has so many vehicles, and they're cool too. Yeah, they're cool. Sometimes they'll get these unusual vehicles. He gets these little Fiats and stuff like that. These little cool kinds of vehicles. Sometimes they'll get British cars that drive on the other side. Yeah, actually cool cars. You'll get these old. Well, you had that Stanley Steamer. Was it from 1916 or something like that? I think it broke down a couple of times. It was just weird. Oh yeah. Oh, he drives vehicles, and oh yeah, and he has a 1958 Chrysler Imperial. That car is so tough. They banned him from the demolition derbies. They weren't even allowed on him because they were too tough. He showed the underneath thing, what how they built it. Yeah, he says, yeah, it gets about, was it 7 miles to the gallon, and if you go down the hill and the wind's behind your back or something like that. Yeah, this is big, huge Chrysler Imperial. God, I wouldn't want to be hit with that thing. It'd destroy my car. Car would be down to a tin can, and that thing wouldn't even be damaged. And that's no kidding either. Because I know I had a 1970 Buick LeSabre. That thing was built like a tank. One time I was sliding on the ice like at 35 miles an hour. I hit against a telephone pole. Well, let's see now. It was like barely a nick on the hood. Barely a nick. At 35 miles an hour, sliding, and I was trying to bang. It was like by the lights, and all it did was barely nicked it, and that was it. Oh, that car would have been excellent in the demolition derby. And I've seen the price of those 70 Buick LeSabre 4-doors I had. Yeah, they're like $14,500 now, $14,000 to $18,000. Yeah, they're like 354 barrels and stuff like that. They're not the 455. The 455 would be worth more money. Of course, you have to run premium leaded on for the 455. That I know, because I had a friend named Warren Lee Allison. He bought a 70 LeSabre from his grandfather for $50, like in mint condition. He just take that thing and squeal the tires at every corner. He's looking at his car. It's a race car. He'd say, he just drive like a maniac. That guy would just drive like a maniac all the time. That car was fast, actually. Yeah. It was a 70 LeSabre 455 4-barrel. That thing had a lot of power. Yeah, that thing actually had a lot of power. It'll beat my 352 barrel 70 LeSabre easy. The 352 barrel did have some power, but it didn't have that 455 takeoff. Yeah. Yeah, I remember those days. Yeah, it was different days, I'll tell you. Yeah. Yeah, right. And my dad's 69 Plymouth Fury detective car, 383 police package, was a 383 4-barrel. Well, you could burn rubber for half a block. Yeah, special detective car. But he sold it because kids were damaging the spotlight all the time at school. He didn't really take it down, but kids would come by and just throw rocks at it or smack it. And my dad's son is getting tired of this. They keep wrecking my car. Well, maybe Dad could have left it at home and drove another one, maybe, but he didn't think about that. Dad didn't think like that. No. He was a one-car driver, basically. That was about it. Once in a while, he'll get two, but usually he was a one-car driver. And my late uncle would usually, yeah, that's how it works. Mm-hmm. That's usually how it works, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, Wild Horse fans, now I've had people on all this time. I'm very happy, So far, I got our 8 votes. I'm going to call it 5 male and 3 female. That's what I'm going to say. 5 male and 3 female. I thank everybody so far for being on. Yeah. Yeah. I thank everybody for being on. All right. Cool. Oh, you want me to leave? Oh, do you want me to leave already? Oh, wow, man. I was having a good time. I was having a good time. Oh. Well, I'll be on tomorrow, yeah. No, I don't know. I'll see what happens, because I mean I got 3 people in the room. That's pretty unusual, for me. Pretty unusual for me. Yeah, that's for sure. Mhm. I'll see what happens in the future. I'll try to do some talking. I'm not going to guarantee anything though, but hopefully I can pull some things off. I'll try, but no guarantees. I'm not going to guarantee anything because in life nothing's guaranteed. Nothing. Now, I promise I'll get better guests than Michael the Marn Dog or something like that. But if you're on Michael the Marn Dog, you're my friend. You're cool. He probably doesn't watch my YouTube channel anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully. Well, I had no reason to go to Wadena. He was the only friend I had left when I left the town. Oh, well. Oh, well. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, that's the way it goes. Yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. Yeah. Whew, boy. Yeah. Yeah, just think I've made it 59 years thus far. It's a miracle. Yeah. Hope I could reach 60. I wish I was 20, but I'm 60. 59. I'll be 60 next year. Oh, well. That's the way it goes. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Oh, I just, you know, hmm. Oh, man. I'm just really flying now. Yeah, it was kind of not flying. I thought, when am I going to fly? And now I'm kind of flying now. So flying to the sky, flying high to the sky. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Flying high to the sky, flying high to the sky. Yeah, all right. Yep, yeah. Hopefully, I'm gonna see if I can talk to Mike. Maybe we can make some pictures of his charger if he has a bunch of them. I'm gonna talk to him about that. Well, I'm gonna doubt it though. I'm gonna probably doubt it. He probably won't do it or anything like that. Or I don't know. Of course, I'll need a printer that. I don't like those laser printers. I like to get those older printers where you just hook it onto your desktop. That's a lot easier. I don't like those laser things. Just doesn't work. I just get frustrated with laser printers. I mean, I'm not a computer geek or anything like that. You know, I mean, you got to be a computer geek to figure it out. I know some that can, but I can't. So I just rather like plug it in the thing, and that's all it takes, and it's easy. I like it easy where you could just do the pictures and it comes out just fine. Yeah, yeah. It just. But things are different. Everything's got to be laser, 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 laser. Everybody's lasered or something. I guess that's what the public wants. I guess that's the way it is. But oh well. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, that's the way it is. Uh, That's the way it is. I know it just seems like it, doesn't it? They want more lasers and stuff like that. They want all these extra gadgets on their phones. I don't even understand most of the phone or anything like that. It's just weird. Yeah, technology is kind of passing me by. I don't care. Hey, if it's more modern, it's more modern. That's the way it is. Hey. Hopefully, maybe I'll find some lady that knows a lot about computers or something like that. Maybe I'll get lucky in that area. You never know. Never know. Yeah, never know what could happen in the future. Never know. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, why my back? A little sore, but oh well. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. I'm just kind of flying around. Yeah. Oh, my arms. Yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah, I like those. Yeah, the sweethearts ropes. I know. Someone said that's okay. That's okay. That's a cool person. That's a long time subscriber. Person's really cool. One of my longest subscribers on YouTube. Yeah, it's okay. They People can have different opinions, Dave. That's all right. That's okay. Yeah, always welcome for different opinions. I mean, if someone said, for example, so even a long time subscriber say, "Oh, my car's an ugly looking pile of scrap," that's fine with me. I wouldn't care. Who cares? That's the way it goes. I believe people can believe what they want to. That's where I am. Hmm. Yeah, I've had some people said they like my Park Avenue better. That's fine. Park Avenue had some style, but to me, the Grand Marquis has more style. Yeah, more my kind of style. Yeah, well, drives a lot faster too. I'll tell you that. It's just like, oh my goodness. Let's see now. How am I going to compare this? The Grand Marquis to the Park Avenue. I'd say it's just like, let's see. Let's say racing a '69 Dodge Charger 426 Hemi versus a 350 cubic inch four barrel Firebird in 1969. We'll just say it, those two engines, something like that. Oh yeah, I remember people had those Hemis and six packs. Nobody could beat them. Yeah, except for one of my friend Brian Warhol, and I guess he was undefeated in races. I don't know if he were racing drag or not. I don't know. Hmm. I got to talk to him sometime. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Uh, no, for tomorrow night. It's tomorrow night for the drawing, but yeah, I got to remind myself. Do a video on all these tickets I won and cash them in. I'll have to total them out and then take it to the show. Who had a show? Brian Warhol? Oh, did he? Cool. I believe it. Brian Warhol had a show? Oh, I believe it. Well, he was, I think it was a bank vice president of some bank. I wasn't sure, but I know he's president of a bank. Yeah. Well, all he do is race cars like nobody's business. He was a straight A student, well liked by the DuPont neighborhood. Everybody liked him. I think except one guy. Yeah, Deese Driscoll didn't like him. Yeah, because Deese was jealous of him. Yeah, Deese was jealous because everybody paid attention to Brian. I liked, well, I liked both guys, but I thought Brian was a lot cooler, to be honest with you. Yeah. Yeah, Deese had like a 67 Olds Cutlass or something like that. He just drive it in the garage. I don't think he had a license or something. I don't know. He didn't drive it too often. I told you about the Driscolls. They had this friend. I think it was like an AMC. I think it was a Rebel or something. They marked the wins on the side of the door. Yeah. I asked John about it. I said, hey, John, did Brian ever race that car? John said, yeah. I said, what happened? Oh, Brian blew its doors off. He said, as soon as we took off, I looked in the rear view mirror, it disappeared, and we laughed our heads off. That's the first time I ever heard that saying. He blew its doors off. The mirror disappeared. Yeah. Yeah, marked the wins on the side of the door. It was stupid. That was about the dumbest looking thing I ever saw. I was glad Brian beat that car. Wish I would have seen it and filmed it. Yeah. That's the only other car besides Reed's Tesla when he took off. Your back hugged the seats. Yeah, mine doesn't do that when you take off. Your back won't hug the seats. No, but it was a good takeoff otherwise. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. Let's see. You got 9 votes. Let's see. Oh yeah, 6 males and 3 females. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say about that. Trying to figure out the percentages. Yeah. Oh, I'll get this in unimportant news today. The Oakland A's will be moving to Las Vegas, Nevada. I mean, who cares? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seriously watched baseball since the 90s. But once in a while, I'll just look around, stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, baseball. What I've heard this year is just a lot different now. It's a lot different than it used to be. Yeah. Oh, yeah, pitchers and catchers, they're going to be paying them more money now since the new rules are for the hitters. A star pitcher is going to get more money. And so will a great defensive catcher. They're going to get more money. But I get bored and sometimes study baseball and stuff. Yeah, you notice the major league catchers, they like play 15 years and barely hit it on the infield because their defense is outstanding. Well, it's fine. It's hard to find an outstanding defensive catcher. I played catcher. I hated that position. Ugh. Always put me in catcher. I didn't want catcher. I wanted second base or first base. I played a lot better, but always put me in catcher. Put me in the outfield. I hate the outfield. Yuck. I like the infield better, more action. I like infield much better. Yeah. Oh, boy. That's almost the 2 hour mark. Oh, okay. For defensive catcher, Dave, okay, they'll last longer than like a defensive outfielder because there's a lot more better defensive outfielders than defensive catchers. Okay, say you play Little League Baseball, a lot of kids, when they use the catching equipment at the baseball field, they don't have their own personal catching equipment. And that's why Drew Butera was a much better than average defensive catcher. You know why? I'll tell you why. His father, Sal Butera, was a catcher himself, and I'm sure he got free equipment from sporting goods stores. Sal helps out a little bit. Oh, Sal, you're cool. Have some catching equipment for your son if he likes catching. Because his son wanted to be like his dad, and I'm sure he got free catching equipment. So that's why Drew Butera, for example, was an outstanding defensive catcher. Yeah, I guess most of the time he didn't hardly hit, but for example. But outfield, it's different. They want more home run hitters and all that, and good defensive outfielders. And usually an outfielder can hit a lot better than a catcher because catchers, when you're on your knees, it kind of strains you while you bat. It did to me anyway. I can't speak for all catchers, but for this catcher, it did. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of strain on the knees. That's why later on in baseball career, a lot of catchers will play first base or something. So it's easier on the knees. Yeah. Well, speaking of ball fields, I've seen a lot of ball fields get torn down. Yep. 3 at Hartkoff, a couple of them in Naga that went to weeds. I did that one with Tom Van McKeldin did that one, made fun of it. But anyway, yeah, Wadena had a baseball team called the Chiefs after tornado hit it. They changed that into a demo derby and pig race, which I give the city of Wadena credit. It makes them more money that way. That's smart planning, actually. Okay, lose the baseball team. Oh, well. I guess I can go drive to Bluffton or Sabika or something because they have baseball teams, or Verndale, or maybe they can get some other small town to get a baseball team. Who knows? Because there's some guys, they'll drive like 50 miles just to play baseball. It's just weird. Yeah, there's one guy when I played in the Headwaters in Park Rapids. That one guy drove 40 miles. Was it 50 miles just to play softball in Park Rapids? 50 miles one way, just to play softball. I told him one time, I think he driving pickup truckers? And I asked him one time, he says, isn't that kind of far to play? He says, hey, so I'm playing the best competition. He said, I don't play in second-rate crap like they have in a lot of towns. I play best competition. It's worth the 50 miles. And he says, as far as you're concerned, the way you play, he says, you could even make it in any softball things and stuff like that, which is fine. I didn't care. It's his opinion. I said, okay. I didn't argue him because I can't hit the dang ball. So, okay, I let it go. Who cares? Who cares? I got cut by a softball team. Who cares? Yeah, I got cut by a softball team. That got cut by old Milwaukee. Yeah, so I've been cut before. Oh, well. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah, F them. There you go. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to take off now. So, y'all have a great night.